What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Sam and Max. So we're going to try again to try and figure out how to get Bosco's password. So I kind of knew already that it was tattooed on his body. My difficulty was I did not know how to get him to turn around so we could actually get the password. I believe that...
Hey, Bosco.
Good day, squires.
You see, so this was my problem, was that there's no option to tell him to turn around. So...
Bosco, we want to transfer a huge sum of money to your bank account.
There's a bunch of you were telling me in the comments, tell him to turn around.
Thing. The deposed king of Nigeria was just in here saying the exact same thing.
Yeah, but we're serious, and we have guns. Give us the password.
No. In fact, I had it wiped from my memory so they can't even torture it out of me.
Then how do you remember it when you need it?
Well, just between you and me, I went down the street and had the password tattooed on a certain part of my body. Somewhere
Yeesh.
no one will ever look.
I don't want to see... Oh, well, there we go. Okay, so you need to first bring it up, and then the option appears. I guess, like, maybe when you ask him politely, it disappears, because I swear that's what happened the last time I tried. But let's get him to turn
Look
around.
behind you. It's a three-headed internet.
Three-headed internet.
Where?
Oh, my goodness. Monkey Island reference. I love it. All right, let's have a look. I don't want to actually see this.
Bosco.
Bosco?
What? What is it?
Oh, nothing.
La la la.
I cannot believe. Why did Sam and Max not think to try such an obvious password? You'd think like it'd be one of the first things you try. Oh man. Sucks they didn't even give us the option to type it. I could have guessed that. I probably would have guessed that actually. So that's really funny. Okay, let's I can't get over this. Let's head to what's it? Banco Levadero. There we go. With our blue, red, and purple car.
Where are we going, Sam?
UncleLevadero.com.
Ooh, fun!
Yes, the land of really silly passwords that anyone should be able to guess. I love how the exhaust from the car is like these weird like radio waves. Check it out when it moves.
Check sound verified. Access approved.
There you go. Yep. All right. Let's now move the $1,000 million to the right location. Okay, so we firstly did that. And then we want to flip that and one, two. Oh, great. Okay, no, how do we do this now? Oh, no. Ah, okay. Move it down there and then flip those and flip that. Great. And now we can type in Bosco's password. Bosco.
Bosco.
Access granted.
So his password really is Bosco. Kind of a letdown.
It's ingenious. That's the last thing you'd expect.
That's actually true. I
Look
didn't
now, but I
expect it to be
think
something
we
as
just
silly as
gave
that.
Bosco $1 billion.
That ought to buy a few cans of reconstituted luncheon meat.
I read somewhere that a stack of $1 billion $1 bills would be 60 miles high.
Yikes!
Is he trying to get to the
it's
moon?
a good thing I don't read, or I'd be perpetually freaked out by stuff like that.
Come on, little buddy. We've had our fun. Let's blow this cabbage patch.
If he collected $1 billion of $1 billion, that might be high enough. Possibly. I think so. Whee! 60 kilometers. 60 billion kilometers would be if you had $1 billion of those. I feel like that's high enough to get to the moon. I actually don't know off the top of my head the distance to the moon, but if you could somehow stick them together, maybe. Take you a really long time to climb it, though. All right, Bosco.
It's just an AI
of course.
Bosco.
Right, I'm
And
still in
there's
the
not
AI
a whole
world.
lot of I to his AI, if you know what I mean.
Yes, thanks for stating the obvious. Let's head back to the real world and chat to Bosco.
Hey,
And
Bosco.
buy this
You
thing.
find our little gift in your bank account?
I don't know how you guys did it, but the $1 billion is all there. Hey, man, I don't ask questions.
You
So,
also don't answer
How'd you
them.
do it?
Never you mind, Bosco. Just hit us with your highest grade biological weapon, please.
All right.
Oh my goodness! Really? That's it?
Here you go.
We just paid $1 billion for your snot rag?
That's a deadly virulent disease. I feel a real bad cold coming on.
Yeah, but you gotta admit, that is some expensive mucus.
Oh, but it works. Trust me.
You
Trust
know,
me.
Whatever.
Bosco might just be the source of COVID-19. Who knows? Actually, like on a serious note though, this guy's like such a scam artist. I don't know how he gets away with this stuff. Literally, his entire story exists just to scam people. And he gets away with it, which is bad. Okay, so now, what do we do with a biological weapon? I suspect the solution is if we put it in the digital mailbox.
Bosco's virulent biological weapon, a soiled hanky.
Soiled hanky. I suspect if we put it in the digital mailbox, it turns into a virus that we can spread to the internet. But first things first. Let's see what happens if we try and mail it
I'm not
physically
ready to
people.
mail it in yet.
I'm not ready to mail it in yet. Wow. Okay, I don't know if that pun was intended. Okay, now that we are here. Yes, there we go. Computer disease. Let's give it a shot. Take down the internet.
Happy
This
trails,
is a
little
crazy
software
idea.
disease.
Aw, I had plans for that.
I'm hoping the internet won't.
Danger. Danger. Software corruption spreading. Damage control alert. Visual rendering systems infected. Data instability.
Things happen fast in reality
Whoa.
2.0.
What's happening,
We
Sam?
should get out
It's our
before
disease.
it crashes
Looks
around
like
us.
it's taking out the graphics first.
I'm
Oh,
disappointed in
wow.
you, Sam. I try to do something nice.
Nice.
All I wanted was for everyone to be happy. But no. You want free will.
Yeah, we're funny about that.
You want funny? Try this. If I'm going down, I'm taking you with me. And everybody else who's still logged on.
Oh
All we
no,
have to
I
do
told
is
you to
take
get
off
out.
our goggles.
You'll find that you can't. You're trapped here. And when I crash,
no.
you'll die.
I'm too young and pretty to die.
I thought you wanted everyone to
Agreed.
be happy.
Not anymore. I've completely lost my respect for living
Oh,
things.
wow.
So you're going down.
There go the graphics.
No, no, have we lost them as well? Oh wow. Hello, reality 1.5. Sam, what are those things? I'm not sure, little buddy, but I think they might be words. What? I can't hear you. Read the subtitles. Didn't I outlaw reading?
How should I know? Oh, good, the sound's back. Now shut up and read.
Street West End. Oh, we really have to read this. Okay, yours. I love this, guys. We're, Sam and Max going back to the roots, full on original adventure game style. Let's do it. You are standing on a city street that continues to the east. A small shop labeled Sybil's lies to the northwest, just in front of a pulsating control room. That must be where the cops are. Parked near an unremarkable office building is an old DeSoto, apparently painted by someone with severe color blindness. Eesh, that's mean. Suddenly, a massive... Hey, look, I just followed the instructions, okay? Maybe that makes me colorblind for not coming up with my own colors, but hey, it worked. Suddenly, a massive reality quake sends the DeSoto hurtling into the control room, destroying both. Okay, well, there go the cops. Possibly as a result, the unremarkable office building becomes a remarkable 2-story tall Pamela Anderson. Why? Who mumbles something unintelligible before surfing away on a stray pop-up ad. In the distance, an aerial squadron of pot-belly pigs begins performing precision loop-de-loops. The world appears to be ending, yes, and so is my sanity. The internet is here. It has lost its respect for living things. Okay. You see a respect for living things here. All right, let's look at the internet. The internet glowers at you, callous and angry.
You won't talk me out of it. You living things do nothing but push me around. We'll go down together, and there is nothing you can do about it.
You seem pretty
Jeez.
certain about that.
She's definitely
Well,
callous and angry.
there's probably nothing you can do about it.
Probably.
Sam, I'd prefer not to be deleted by the internet.
So we'll find something
let's
to
get
do about
cracking
it.
then, little buddy.
I hate it when you say, let's get cracking.
Okay. Let's look at respect for living things. You see nothing special about the respect for living things.
I don't know whether to be intrigued or repulsed.
Ambiguity, Max. It's what makes life worth wallowing in.
That's actually funny. There shouldn't be anything special about having a respect for living things, right? Let's look at Max. You look at your companion, Max. You see a white rabbit-like creature with boundless energy and dubious morals.
Yep,
Nothing new.
that's a me.
Oh, Max. Okay, look. Never mind. Get. Max.
Hey, you can't get me.
Just kidding, Max.
Yeah, no one can understand this guy. You can't get Max at all. The internet looks annoyed at your attempts to get it.
You can't get me. I'm ungettable.
I'm so over this internet thing.
You and me both, little buddy.
Let's get the respect for living things. As you reach for the respect for living things, there's a terrible tremor and a giant crack tears apart the sidewalk. The respect for living things slides, jelly-like, into the resulting chasm. Well, that's gone.
I knew it wasn't going to be that easy.
I never cease to be impressed by your unwavering optimism, Max.
Why is it so easy to lose our respect for living things? The internet is here, angrily filling out internet polls. Is it a waste? Really? Still...
You won't talk me out of it. You living things do nothing but push me around. We'll go.
You seem
Okay,
pretty certain
skip,
about
skip.
that.
Well,
Sam,
Well, let's...
I hate it when you...
I love how she's filling out internet polls. Let's... Okay, we can't do that. Let's use 2+ sword. With internet. Let's fight the internet. You swing your sword at the internet, but...
But you miss, all right? You miss. You living creatures are so destructive. I have no regrets taking you with me when I delete myself.
She's like literally... I don't know how she's so excited to delete herself. That virus has really messed her up. Let's use the +2 sword. With Max, why not?
Hey, what are you doing with that thing?
I was just thinking you could do with a shave, little buddy.
That sword touches a hair on my cute furry tail, and I'll use your colon for a shower cap.
Oh, Max, your lovable reactions to the threat of violence never cease to amuse.
You know where you
Wow.
can stick your amusement?
Apparently I don't. Because you're not telling me. Okay, so let's go somewhere then. We could go down to grab the thing, the respect for living things. We could go east. We could go northwest. Let's go into Sybil's store. Oh, I love that fading into the background. Oh, and there's a different color as well. That's nice. Sybil's. Just as you enter... Oh, it's got even sound effects. That's delicious. Wait, what is that sound? Those kittens are going to give me nightmares. This is the kind of thing you hear when you're, like, falling asleep. I don't want to hear this. No. Just as you enter the cluttered shop, a living shopping cart comes crashing through the roof, empties itself on the floor, and flies off indignantly. Well, that was rude. Every tasteless trinket Sybil ever considered buying now sits on the floor in heaps of unfettered tackiness. Moments later, all the photos of Sybil's cat adorning the wall simultaneously spring to life. Streams of kittens come shooting out of the wall like cats out of a fire hose. Cats come out of a fire hose? What? That doesn't make sense. As the internet is clearly bugging out. As the kittens run rampant through the piles of junk, they mew sweetly and ooze a nauseating cuteness and creepiness from the sound of it. Among the junk, you see a rare foil card. Oh, okay, that's gonna be one of those collectible cards. And a large jewel-encrusted idol. There is a lake of nauseating cuteness here. Let's have a look at the overly cute kittens. These are easily the cutest kittens you've ever seen in your life. Everything about them is perfect and cute, from their large blue eyes to their fuzzy little tails. They are so completely cute that the runoff from their cuteness has formed a small lake of nauseating cuteness.
I may have to pull off their cute little ears.
I wouldn't do that, Max. You don't know the extent of their insidious powers of adorability.
They might just, like, multiply if you do that. look at Lake of Nauseating Cuteness. The ooze from the kittens has collected into this lake of nauseating cuteness. You can barely stand to gaze directly at this appalling concentration of cuteness, and even the fumes make you feel sort of squishy inside. Squishy or squishy?
Hey, squishy isn't a word.
There we
Play
go.
nice with the virtual world, Max. We don't want to be deleted prematurely.
Mm-hmm. Let's not go questioning reality. Never a good idea. That doesn't lead you anywhere positive. Look at jewel-encrusted idol. The gold jewel-encrusted idol glints alluringly in some untraceable light source. Typical video game. Its sparkling ruby eyes seem filled with a cruel mirth. Okay, so it's a happy
Ugly
idol.
little bugger, ain't it?
You can't even see it, Max.
I can see it in my mind.
Imagination.
Sheesh, Sam, use your imagination.
Right? But do dogs have imagination? I don't know. Let's look at the rare foil card. Not only is this card from the ultra-popular collectible card game Cash Flush rare, but it's also foil, making it doubly attractive to hardcore collectors and doubly confusing to everyone else. I don't understand why foil cards are a thing, guys. I don't get it.
Ooh, look at the way the foil shines in the light.
Okay,
You don't
I
even
get
play
it.
collectible card games.
It's never too late to start an expensive and potentially habit-forming hobby.
Especially when it's as satisfying as foil cards. Max, nothing new to say.
Yep, that's a me.
I had a feeling. Okay, let's get the overly cute kittens. Why not? Everyone wants kitten. The cuteness the kittens are using makes them a little slippery and hard to catch.
Yeah, maybe we should just leave them here.
It's true.
I thought
it's
you
like-
always wanted a kitten.
I'd prefer a dry one.
I was gonna say, like, as soon as you like try and figure out what makes something cute, it's not cute anymore. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but like you can't understand these kinds of things. It's just so innate. Let's get the Lake of Nauseating Cuteness. Touching the lake directly seems a little
Good
unwise.
point. Such concentrated cuteness could put someone into shock.
We could poke it with the unicorn sword. Kill it with cuteness. Let's get the idol. You don't see a need for that. Typical video game.
What? Hey!
Define need.
Define need. Very simple. If it suits the writers. Okay, let's get the rare foil card. You pick up the rare foil card.
Ooh, give it here.
What
No.
for?
It's rare and it's foil. I must have it.
No, Max, you will lose it. Can't let you do that. Can we look at the card now that we picked it up? Okay, I guess not. What else could we get? We're not gonna
Hey,
get
you
Max.
can't get me.
Exactly.
Just kidding, Max.
Let's use the rare foil card. I don't know on what. With Max.
You want this card?
Yeah, gimme.
On second thought, that doesn't sound healthy.
Yeah,
I
we
only
probably.
hope we live long enough for you to regret this.
I hope we live longer than that, because we're gonna regret not doing something with this card. Let's use the sword on the lake. I don't know. +2 sword recoils in horror as you bring it towards the lake of nauseating cuteness. The sword pulls you away from the lake.
Wait a minute. How did the sword pull me away from the lake?
Any respectable +2 sword would stay far away from a lake like that.
Man, I just want to try every combination now. This is so worth it. Let's use with the kittens. You begin to bring down the sword on the kittens, but one of the lovable scamps curls up on your foot in the perfect imitation of a mind-numbingly cute cashew. You forget what you were doing. That, guys, has got to be the craziest description I've ever heard of a cashew.
Blast! Get them, Sam! They're evil!
I don't know, Max. They seem sort of sweet to me.
Oh no! They're getting to you! I can tell! We have to hurry up and get out of this place!
We're losing ourselves, Sam. Let's use the sword. I'm just going to try it on everything. This is hilarious. On the idol. You managed to nick the idol a little.
Ha! Take that, you grotesquely overindulgent statuette!
We didn't really do much to it, though, did we? Let's use the sword with Max.
Hey!
Oh,
What are
we
you
already
doing
did
with
that.
that thing?
I was just thinking you could do with it.
That's...
Oh, Max.
You know where you can...
Okay, we could use a foil card with the kittens. I don't know what that would do. You hold up the card to the kittens, who look at it quizzically and then start gnawing on
Hey,
it.
cut that out!
Yeah, don't give things like that to kittens. They will literally destroy your precious collectibles. Let's try it on the lake. I don't know what that would do. Begin to slowly lower the card into the lake of nauseating cuteness.
Don't get it wet! You'll wreck it!
Since when do you collect these things?
I
Since
don't
now!
often get a chance to make those card dweebs down the block cry tears of utter despair.
Because
do,
you won't
actually,
give it to them?
all the time.
Yeah. Actually, I'm sure Max does a lot of things to them that are not pleasant. Let's use the rare foil card on the idol. Gold jewel encrusted idol has no use for a rare foil
Who
card.
does, really?
Come on, Sam, just hand over the card. I need it!
We're literally torturing Max by not giving him this card and just using it on literally everything else on offer. That's life. Okay.
You want this
Last
card?
chance, take it, Max.
Yeah, gimme!
On second thought, that doesn't sound healthy.
I only
All
hope
right.
we live long enough for you to regret this.
Okay, I feel like there might be a lot of stuff to do here in this internet world, so I don't want to, end up spending like another like 20 minutes when we could just split this up. So I'm gonna stop it here. Can I pause while in this? I can. Okay, great. So I'm just gonna stop it here for now, and we will carry on. Next episode, we'll finish exploring this old-fashioned adventure, like text-based adventure. It's just occurred to me that what's his name? The guy who changes colors, Hublis, said we would die surrounded by a black void. Is that what this is? Is this his prediction coming true? Perhaps. How he knew that though, but I guess he's the internet wizard. He probably knows all these things, spooky powers and narrative magic and all of that. But yes, I will finish this up next time. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so excited to finish this episode because I really can't wait to see what crazy stuff they have in store in the final episode of the series. Also, I just freaking love this idea. It's a crazy cool idea. So I want to see where they run with it and how exactly we get out of this mess, take down the internet, and save the world. See you guys next time on Sam and Max. Bye for now.